Hey, Kylie, I think it's time to go live.
What? Is it live time?
I think so.
Do you think they can hear us?
Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see. Hello, everybody.
Hello there. How is everyone? Did you like our little secret talk behind?
How are you all today? Thank you so much for logging in early. And, of course,
someone's at the door.
Someone's at the door right now.
I'll get that. You can have a beverage, though.
Well, since you said that, here's my beveragino. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Bruno Bertucci. That lovely lady that just walked out to get the door, her name is Kylie Bertucci. So we are happy that you've logged on to watch us today. Kylie's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia, and we have a really nice project to share with you today. But let's just see where you are all watching from today. So we have Kim from sunny Brisbane, Petra Taylor, thank you so much for watching today. We're very happy. Maya Swari, good to see you there. Matthew Alford, good to see you again, Matthew. It's been a while since we've had you watch us live. Shannon from Sydney, Tammy watching from Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore. Okay, so that's on Facebook. Over on YouTube, we have lots there. Rissa, Maya Swari's on YouTube as well. How that works, I'm not sure. Patricia, Jennifer, Arlene, Charlotte, Rebecca, Sally, Helen, Danielle, Laurie. Oh my goodness, there's lots of you here. We're very happy to have you here. Bella's decided to come and join us.
Hi, everyone. She's a bit cold today, so she's got a little jacket on. Having your little girl. So that was our gin club subscription.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting the door there. So we have lots of people watching us today.
That's lovely.
What have we got to share today?
Well, we decided because it's probably one of the last opportunities to join that today Bruno decided, thanks Jasper. Thanks for joking in the background there. Bruno decided it would be good to share some in-colour items.
Oh!
So we thought we'd celebrate all things in colour, which are the new Stampin' Up! Colours for 2022 to 2024.
Amazing.
Yes. So Bruno's going to be highlighting those.
So, one thing that I want to share with you is that now, until May the 31st, is an excellent opportunity for you to join Stampin' Up!
It really is a good time.
And why is it a good opportunity? Well, let me share with you why.
Oh, Bruno's got fancy.
Oh, what happened there?
You press previous and live.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So, we have an amazing kit that you can take advantage of. Usually you pay $169, and correct my numbers if I'm wrong. You pay $169 and you choose $235 worth of products. Any products that are current. That's an amazing offer. You get free postage as well on that, which is a saving of $11.95. But until May the 31st, you get an amazing bundle on top of all of that. Now, what's in that bundle, you may be asking?
Look how organised you are, Bruno.
Check this out, people. You get in-colour grid paper. You get a pack of cardstock in the new In Colours. You get all of the ink pad collection. And you also get In Colour Designer Series paper. So all of that is valued at $116.50.
Wow.
You pay $0.
Free.
You get all of that for free. And that is on top of the original starter kit, which is complete.
It's a special already.
It's a special already, but this is a special on top of the special. So
without all of that, it's normally $66 a product for free in Australia, plus the free postage.
That's the normal starter kit.
Deal.
But then on top of that, you get $116.50 for free worth of product. Those products that I just shared with you, and free postage. And when you join our team, you become a part of the Crazy Crafters community.
The Crazy Crafters.
Whoop, whoop.
And we've got a special pin and a bag, and you get to be part of a really fun community.
Yeah.
So we'd love to have you. Now, a few have said that they joined this week. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Of course, the numbers will be different. The numbers that we've said are the numbers in Australia.
Because we live in Australia.
Sadly, you can only join with us if you live in Australia. We'd take all of you if we could.
We could.
But if you live in another country, please reach out to the demonstrator that you order with, or anyone. You can even talk to us. We're happy to help you. We know lots of amazing demonstrators around the world.
Did I put that on the wrong side?
No, that's right side.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, perfect. And so I just noticed that Laurie said 2 folks joined this week with her because of the promotion.
It's an amazing promotion.
And also Patricia joined this week. Patricia Toth, she said, I joined this week because it's a really good deal. So if you're just wanting some freebies, there's no lock-ins. Like, a few people have messaged me saying, am I stuck? Is there a fee to leave? And I'm like, no, there's no fee. There's no obligation to sell, and the in-colour gifts will be added automatically to your starter kit cart. So you get to pick anything you want, and that will come automatically. And if it doesn't, don't worry. Stampin' Up! You can ring them and go, I didn't get my in-colour stuff. No one said that they haven't, but
it automatically
gets added, because someone asked me that today. What do I do to get the in-colour things? It comes in automatically.
Well done, Rebecca.
Rebecca's got another lady joining this week. There was another lady on our team, Jo Reynolds, was saying she's got two customers that have joined. So it's a really exciting time. I don't think I've seen a deal like this.
This means free stuff for you. So if you're thinking about it, jump on it, because it's only this special. You can join any time, but this special is only valid until May the 31st. So,
and it's already, what date is it today?
I don't know. My phone's
there. It is May 27.
27. So you have just a few, 4 more days.
4 more days? Is there 31 days in May?
Yes, because it's May the 31st.
So clever. I don't pay attention
no,
to
I only hear that because that's when the offer. Yeah. Okay, before we get started with that, let's see who else.
Alicia said it makes me want to rejoin. If there was any time that you were thinking about it, it would be now.
Well, you can't rejoin if you are already a demonstrator.
Yeah, you can't rejoin. I think Susan said, I want to join again. Oh, you can't if you already joined.
Good to see you, Miss Jenka.
Hi, Angie. Hi, Kenzie.
Janet, Marcy, Christine.
Kenzie, you're an honorary crazy crafter.
Yes, you are. Now, was there anything else we need to share? I don't think so. There's a couple good promotions starting next month.
Ooh.
Let's talk about those next month.
Yeah.
The focus that we really want you all to take advantage of is the in colours.
And the brand new catalogue.
The brand new catalogue is...
So if you don't have one of the catalogues, please reach out to us if you live in Australia.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm telling you to hold it up.
I'm like, what are you giving this to me for?
Bruno's face was like, why are you giving me this catalogue?
Okay, so here's something else. In the description below, or in Facebook, we'll add the comments later on. But we will, if you don't already work with a demonstrator in Australia, we would be happy to send one of these out to you. If you do work with a demonstrator, reach out to them first, because that's what you do.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Because it costs us a lot of money to post it.
Correct. Which we're happy to do.
But if you're already ordering,
ordering through someone else, just check with them. But one of the other benefits of becoming a demonstrator is that you get to see the brand new catalog. I mean, it seems as though this is brand new.
It is brand new.
It is brand new.
But there's another brand
new. There's a brand new catalog which we saw last week, and all the demonstrators can see it right now, a PDF copy of that.
We saw it because we're incentive trip earners.
Which less than 1%
of demonstrators worldwide achieve.
Yes.
And we're not saying that you will achieve it. But that's why we got to see it early. And So if you wanted to see the new mini catalogue, which is not so mini, is it? It's quite
July
big.
to December mini catalogue.
Yeah. So demonstrators can start ordering from that in June. So if you want to get a whole month of extra ordering, plus don't forget you get 20% off.
Yes.
When you join.
Oh my goodness, how could I forget that?
So once you join, you get 20% off all of your purchases as well.
So let's just work out what that is. If something costs $100, if you get 20% off, you only pay $80 for that. And so the discount...
And there's celebration coming
too. Oh my goodness, celebration.
So the freebies that you normally get, normally you get a freebie at $90, but when you're a demonstrator, you get the discount. So then that means you only pay $72 instead of $90. So it's a win-win all round when you join.
Hi, Pam. Hi, Sue.
It's really worth it.
Okay, so yes, do all of that. If you have any questions about it, reach out to us. There's ways that you can reach out to us in the description.
Any questions. If you're concerned about anything, please talk to us because there's always some sort of concern.
Oh my goodness, see how close I got to the camera.
Britta's like, oh no. See what I mean about it being clear? Yeah. You're like, I don't want to see real life. You should try this.
Dear.
Oh, that's your camera. Oh, that's why it's like that. So that I do that one front facing. It's a little bit more pixelated than that one. That one's too real.
Kylie Curry, hello.
It's really real. So yes, please think about this offer no matter where you are in the world because it definitely is the best deal.
Off the screen.
I know, it feels really weird, doesn't it? I'm very far away. It must be angled at a certain angle. Anyway, now you know what it feels like when you're talking like this. Britta comes into the room and he's like, hi everyone. No, he gets like this. Hi girls. Hi everyone. How are you? And he wonders why I get frustrated. I'm like, your head's chopped off. And I have to move the camera for him. So, shall we get into crafting? Are you going to show first before?
I'll show it face down.
Oh, face down.
Face down.
Brella and I will move over here.
Let's see if I can work out this. So I go
that one. Cutie.
That one. No, that one. That one. Is that right?
Yes. Ta-da!
Hello, Bella.
We can't pick Jasper up because he's too much of a buffer.
A buffer?
Yeah, he's too heavy and he's got sore hips. His hips don't lie.
Oh dear. AJ Arnett, you just received your Love It Chopper pin. Yay! Sorry it took, that is express postage and so sorry about that.
That's Love It Chopper pin. All our merch pictures or links are underneath so you can get that. You can get the chicken. You can get the mushroom. Bruno's plant, like Jessie says, plant is beautiful. And this is an exclusive for the crazies. And that's our online stamping retreat. There's very few left of that, and that's an exclusive one.
Jump on that if you want that.
Because that one's going to be going soon. Yeah. So if you want any of our pins, we've got a Love It Chopper mug now. Yes,
that's in the description below. I think you can there's still a few more.
It's that one there, isn't it?
It's this one.
Don't tip it upside down because the coffee will come out.
It's this one here.
So there you go. They're our pins. I'm glad you got that. Very exciting.
So, who wants to craft?
Yay!
It looks like I've got the light. But anyway, here is the project that we are making today. What? Look at this.
Get out. How did you do that?
So, this is inspired by a project that Gina Curcio Harley made. Hi, Gina, if you're watching. And I loved this the first time I saw it, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to make it, and here it is, people.
And Donna and Charlotte, yes, I am ecstatic. All the sandboxing.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, I almost got so excited I spilled my coffee. It's very exciting.
We can talk about that.
There's a hidden item in there.
A hidden item. We can talk about that
from June 1st.
When the pre-order starts.
Yeah.
So
till now, it's all top secret.
It's top secret. So join as a demonstrator.
We have secrets. Shh, secrets. Well, this card looks exciting.
Okay, so back to this card.
Work?
How does this work? So we have an opening portion here. What? Then we have an opening portion here.
Get out.
Then we have an opening portion here.
Bravo. Where did this design come from? Did this come from your head?
No, as I mentioned, this is inspired by a card made by Gina Curcio-Harley.
Gina.
So, and it's quite simple to make. So, we are going to make a card very similar to this. And I have another sample to show you at the end. So stay to the end to watch that. But let's get into how we make this. So,
what things are in colours? What about this is in colours?
Okay, so the cardstock is sweet sorbet.
He knows it's sweet sorbet.
Yes,
but, along the lines of Vealum.
So this is sweet sorbet. This is Parakeet Party. This colour here that's featured on the designer series paper is Orchid Oasis.
Mm-hmm.
And also in the, this is one of the other in colours. And yeah. So the good thing about this, if we have a look at the catalogue that I just put away, the products that we're going to be using are on page 12 and 13. And so, as you can see, in this suite, we have Sweet Sorbet, we have Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. So,
beautiful.
All of the in colours are featured in this suite, particularly in the designer series paper. So, we are going to be using the stamp set. We are going to be using the coordinating dies. We are going to be using, of course, the designer series paper. And that's it.
And why is something like this a suite good getting?
Why is this good? So this is a perfect suite if you are new to card making because you have these cards as well.
Actually, that's true. You get the cards. And
these come as a part of the whole suite. So the whole suite is $117.50. And you get the designer series paper. You get the pre-cut cards, which there are, I don't know how many. But
usually 20.
About 20.
Yeah.
Let's just say the 20. You get the stamp set and you get the dies. All of those products.
Wow.
And you can make a project. You have images that you can use. You have sentiments that you can use. You have dies that you can cut out those sentiments and images.
I like it when it's die. And it's like a variety of things.
Yes, absolutely.
Like a variety of sentiments, which is good.
Like, and when you look at the designer series paper, you've got, of course, you've got tea. You've got lemons, so you can do like a fruit-inspired one because you also have stamps over here. You also have just designs, so not really any pictures. They're just designs where you can make things. There's flowers. There's other...
Yeah, because even if you don't like tea,
well,
it can be just like a pot, like a plant pot. Plant pot. That's how Jessie says plant.
So this would be perfect.
Did you know,
yes.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No problem.
That if you put this in your starter kit, you still get another $117.50 to spend.
Wow.
It's exactly half of $235.
So this is, you can get two of these basically if you want it.
Yeah. So instead of paying...
and you get the in-colour stuff on top of all of that.
Yeah.
Do it, people.
Yeah, it's a really good deal. Just to understand exactly what good deal it is.
So let us show how to make it. So I'm going to flash something on the screen. If you want to take a screenshot, this is what you need to do. So we've got a piece of cardstock, which we're going to cut 25 centimetres by 14.9 centimetres, which is 10 inches by 5.5 inches.
Oh,
you take that piece and you score at 10.5.
That's your trim.
And then you score again at 21. Or you score at 4.25 inches and then again at 8.5 inches. So take a screenshot of that if you want to make it. Then this other secondary card is 16 centimetres by 8 centimetres, and then scored at 8 centimetres. And then 3.5 inches by 7 inches, and then score at 3.5 inches. Okay, so take a screenshot of that if you want to make this yourself. I'm just going to put that off to the side, and I'm going to...
Can you put it on my side? Because I'd love to copy that. I'm going to give it a go while you're crafting.
Okay, so instead of using sweet sorbet, I'm going to make this version in... Oops, did I just bump you? I'm going to make it in Orchid Oasis.
Ooh!
So, let's get that going. So, 14.9. Now, 14.9, basically, we are making a normal card, but we've got this this flap on the side. So if this flap wasn't here, this portion would just be normal size card, okay? So that just to give you an idea of how it works.
I was very confused by the measurements last night. Poor Brie was trying to explain it to me, and I'm like, I'm so confused. But so he knows best.
The first cut that we're going to make is 14.9, or if you're in inches, 5.5 inches.
No, the first cut that you make is the deepest.
The next cut is going to be 25.
No pick up on that.
Which is off screen. Or if you're in if you're in inches, that will be 10 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're going to score. The first score line is going to be at 10.5 or 4.25 inches. And the second one is going to be at 21 or 8.5 inches. Got it?
Got it? Got it? Good.
So that
Remember,
is basically...
you can always replay and press pause.
That is basically it.
Wowza.
So let me just move that up to the side, and I'll just burnish these edges.
Burnish. I do love to burnish. I've just turned on the electric throw just for Bella.
So that is the card.
Wow.
So that goes in like that, and you can see that because that is exactly 10.5 and 10.5, it doesn't quite shut. So I'm going to encourage you to just put that in the trimmer and just cut a little slither off, okay? Just something very small. And the purpose of that is so that when you do this, it cuts nice, it folds nicely.
And all the scoring is very simple if you do it that way.
Yes.
I was very confused. I'm like, why didn't you just cut it smaller in the first place?
So anyway, let's move on to the next. So I'm going to, of course, change up the designer series paper. And so I really like this design over here, and I feel as though that's going to go really nicely. So I'm still going to use that one on the side, but the one that I've chosen to use is this one for the cover. So it's going to look like that and like that. Now on the inside, I've chosen another one.
This one here, 21 centimetres, doesn't seem right. Oh, I didn't cut it. My bad. Ignore everything I'm saying.
So this is the one that I'm going to use on the inside, and you can see how nice that goes on this paper. So I'll just put that aside for now. Now, we won't cut the designer series paper. Let's cut the mini card for the front. Is there any questions there?
Jessie, let's move on. I know, I noticed that too, Jessie. I was like, okay. Isn't that a song, Carly? Yes, the first cut is the deepest is a song. They wanted you to sing, Bruno.
So again, for the mini card, we've got 16.8 by 8 or 3.5 by 7, and it's just scored in half. So that's a simple card that you can make.
Roz has asked Pam, how do you pronounce sorbet? Do you say sorbet too? Don't talk about Bruno. We say sorbet. Bruno says sorbet too, but he's being funny, all right? If he pronounces something wrong, he's being funny. Like Willem. He loves to say velum, and everyone's like, it's a vellum. It's not how you say vellum. I'm like, Bruno, stop being funny.
So one thing about the trimmer, I will say, is that 16 is on the join.
That's a bit annoying.
It's a bit annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to score it, and then I'm going to fold it in half, and then do this, burnish, and then I'm just going to cut it at 8 centimetres.
Come on, you big fella, it's warm.
That's what it's going to look like. What do you think, people? Nice colours?
Oh, they're gorgeous together. Is it the Orchid Oasis, is it?
It is.
Wow.
So again, these are the colours that I'm going to be using. And you could use Orchid Oasis or you could use Starry Sky. So that's up to you.
They both look good, don't they?
Now, what size do we cut the cardstock? So, I mean, the paper. So we're basically going to cut 3 of the Poppy Parade layer. Okay? So the Poppy Parade layer is whatever it is in your country. In Australia, it's 14.4 by 10. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what it is in the US, but if you have the card layers, templates, you will know.
Patricia loves velum. Mandy, I love how Bruno is ignoring you about singing. Hopefully he'll sing for us later.
So one of these...
He doesn't perform. He has to feel it in him. It has to come out extemporaneously.
So one of these is... We basically have 2 Poppy Parade size layers.
Were you about to say Poopy Parade?
I wasn't. So I'll just cut those. And this is a really nice way that we can use our designer series paper because it is amazing, it's beautiful, and why just buy it and not use it?
This could be very much a mail card, this one, couldn't it?
You could make it in different...
Because Helen, I think Kim said, I'd love to see you make a mail card. It's sort of gravitating towards
Hey Kim,
that.
I'm male, so every card that I make is mail card.
Not necessarily something you'd give to a male.
Right. So this one, remember, because I just cut a smidge off this, you also might have to cut a smidge off the one that goes in the back.
Ross said, I just took my dogs out. It was a poopy parade.
So that's the inside.
He is very focused today, Jesse. He's got his thing happening.
So that's what it's going to look like on the inside. And we've got going to use a bit of this and put that on the inside as well. How big do we use it? So that is 4 centimetres. So we'll make it 3.5 centimetres.
3.5 by 14.4?
Correct.
Yay. 3.5 by 14.4. Just so I know, because I'll forget.
Okay, so let us add Adia.
Adia.
So we've cut the front piece like so. And we also need this front piece here. So that would be the same size as this, which is 14.4 by 3.5.
Kim said, would you use a teacup on a mail card?
Why not?
Brennan loves tea. Sometimes I think our idea of what masculine is very warped.
And let me tell you, if someone gave me a card with golf clubs or anything like
an
that,
engine, a car, Brennan would be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
So again, with this one, you can either, because I cut the smidgen off this, there's a couple options. Because this is going to be covered, it doesn't really matter, but I want it to matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to align it at the edge of that piece of cardstock, which I think is quite neat.
That's a clever way of doing it.
Just like so. So let's adhere all of the cardstock, the DSP. Okay, is there enough of this? Yes, there is.
Did you like that I had it all ready to go? That's actually very nice. Yeah, do full masculine. Do like no pretty teacups with flowers. Bruno can do it for you.
I don't know if I want it though. I think I'll do it the other way.
Okay. You do you. Your.
Can you all see that? Yeah. So. Like, sure. Then we have this one here.
Don't you love that Britta and I even use a different adhesive? We do everything differently. I love Tombow. I'm a Tombow girl.
So after we've stuck that down, just do another burnish. Just to make sure that that's flat. So now let's adhere. So remember, one of these is just slightly smaller. You can see that there.
Oh yes, make sure you pick the right one.
And so that one is going to go on here.
Kim asks, what are you thinking when you're creating Bruno? I think he's thinking, shut up, Kylie.
I didn't say that.
What are you thinking?
I'm just making the project.
Yeah. Men don't think like us, Kim. Do you sing a song in your head, though? Maybe you sing a song? No?
Jimmy Story's watching.
Jimmy's here. Hi, Jimmy.
Should have worn a shirt for you, Jimmy.
Yeah, he should have brought out his Larry shirts.
Very nice. And one last piece. You can see that.
Jimmy, when are you doing a video?
Okay.
Petra said, interesting adhesive choice. No Tombow. No, Bruno's not a Tombow.
I use Tombow. I just, when I want to make it quick.
He's good with the seal. And the Seal Plus you find better, don't you, than the other seal?
Yeah. I'm getting used to the other one.
Mm.
So, everybody, let's make this mini card on the front. So, if this is 8 centimetres by 8 centimetres, we're going to make the inset card we're going to make that 7.5 by 7.5. So that will just fit nicely there.
No update on the mini magnetic, Narelle, but the big magnetic is amazing. We tried it last night for the first time and we're loving it.
Very, very good.
Yeah. We're excited.
So I'll just make that one for now. Now on the inside of this one, you can see that I used a different design of Designer Series paper. So let's pick a piece of Designer Series paper that we can use for that. So we're going for very, very much blues and things. That looks like a blue. Let's use that one. I think that will go nice. So the size of that piece is going to be the same as the piece that we just cut. So that's 7.5 by 7.5. And so we'll need 2 of those. Yes, the magnetic plate, it was, yeah. When I put it down, it didn't move.
Yep, it's heavy.
Very heavy.
Oh, Joy's here. First time seeing you live. Oh, welcome, Joy.
We're very happy that you're here, Joy.
Yes. Joy joined up a couple of weeks ago with us. Thanks to Petra. Thanks, Petra.
So that's what it's going to look like. And so we want a little stamped piece, and we want it to have a frame around the outside. So I'll just make that one 6 and cut a new one, and that will be 6.5 by 6.5.
There's lots of DSP on this one. It's really good.
Very much.
It's very much love it, love it.
Oh, I can see Kylie's making one over on...
Yeah, it's happening. It's really happening.
So does that give enough of a frame? Yes, that gives a nice frame. Now the last piece of paper I want to cut is this one here. Now if you have the card templates, which are here, the one that I'm going to use is... So here's a couple of options. We could use Coastal Cabana, or we could use... Oops, you can't see that. So this is how I use the card templates. I just get the piece, the size that I want, and I just lay it down and think, which size should I use? Should I make it Bermuda Bay, or should I make it Coastal Cabana? Or should I use both Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana and lay them? That's what I think I'll do.
Mary said, I love your focus, Bruno. He's very different to me, Mary.
What gives you that idea?
Because I would have taken at least an hour of chatting by now.
Well, I won't disagree. But it's just different.
It's just different. Yeah. It's nice. It's unusual. Once he makes this one card, then he'll chat. We're both very different. Oh, Lena's going to attempt this card today.
I can't wait to see it.
Woohoo! We've used up all our white stash.
So this is the layer that I just cut. And if I wanted to do another layer in between of the Coastal Cabana size, what colour do you think I should use? We want it to sort of jump out. So why don't we use some sweet sorbet?
Ooh, sweet sorbet.
And that will go with the card that I made on the mini card that I made on the front.
Kayla, I love my templates too. Yeah, templates are the best. They help me so much in my crafting. I'm pretty sure the link is below or above, depending on, or you can just message us and say, what are these templates? What are you talking about? What am I missing?
Okay. I think I've cut out all the cardstock that we need.
Well done.
So that's what it... Oh, wow, that looks really nice.
Oh, that looks great. Pop of colour.
Pop of colour. I haven't even done the stamping. Okay, let's get on to that, people. Oops. So, okay, let's do the cover. So this is the cover that we're going to be using. What we did on this one here is we actually did a white emboss of this teacup image. You can't tell, but it's actually on designer series paper.
Oh,
so it gives a pattern inside the pattern. It is a bit fancy, isn't it? So let's do the same, but let's use this piece. And that will go with our theme. I think that will look really nice.
I agree.
So let's get to it, people. So I'm going to just run this over that. I didn't say anything.
Good self-control.
Yeah. I won't use that one. Let's just use this one. So I have them already on the, what are these called? Blocks. Is there a good Versamark and a bad Versamark?
There is, but I don't know which one's which. I did move it away, but it can't. Oh yeah, that's the good one.
So I'm just going to stamp it in Versamark, and Versamark is basically like a glue, for such of a better word. And so what we're then going to do is apply some white embossing powder to the image. And so you can't really see what's stamped, but it is there. Okay. So I'll just put that off to the side. Now pick the correct embossing powder.
Yes, Brad picked the wrong one last week, didn't you?
It's empty.
What do you mean it's empty? I was at the white. I was trying to finish it. It has lots and lots of bits of dimensional backings and all sorts of cool stuff.
We'll just change the lid because the other lid's better. Now I will use
the mini grid's in there. Do you want me to grab it?
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
That was the chair. That wasn't anything else, people. So, hi Marina from Baltimore. Another Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore.
We do love a Baltimore person.
Look at that.
We get Brenna to sing for us.
So that's nice. Crisp image.
Crisp.
So you can't really see the design. It's very subtle.
Subtle?
Because the stamped image is really the star of the show. So now what I'm going to do is using the heat tool. I wish there was something that I could hold it up with.
That would be handy. Don't burn yourself.
So I'm just going to heat emboss. Just talk among yourselves. Kayla, Renee, I love embossed. Yes, I agree. And, you know, it sort of gives that, I don't know what the design is called, but growing up, my grandmother had this set of basically plates and saucers and everything. And it was white, but it had blue painting on it. It was sort of like a Asian feel. Anyway, this is what it reminded me of. So I think that's heat set enough. Whoops. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some foam adhesive sheets because I want the cup to sort of stand out a bit. Can you see that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Petra said, I pop my embossing item in a tin lid, hold it with magnets and heat set. I'd end up burning myself on the tin lid, knowing me. Great idea.
So the foam adhesive sheets are really good, and you might think that they would never go through the stamp and cut and emboss machine, but let me tell you, people, it does, and I'm going to show you.
Really?
Please, just allow me to have a sip.
I'll let you have a sip of coffee.
Okay. Now, Kylie Jo,
pretty petite.
would you be able to be so kind as to get the mini stem?
Mini? Or do you want the big one so you can show the magnet?
Oh, okay.
Will it work with the magnet?
I don't know.
Let's try it. That's how we always find out.
Oh, how am I going to make this line up?
You'll line it up because you're amazing. Because you are amazing.
I did just say that
okay. You're doing mini?
I was going to show them that it cuts. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Now, TY. So here is the amazing.
YW.
Thank you very much.
YW.
So we've talked about this before, but on the mini scam, I know the directions say to use the number 1 plate.
But we are rebellious.
We're rebellious, and the number 3 plate works better. Frankly.
Yes. One of our watchers told us that. Thank you.
So I'm going to use the teacup dies. There's some really nice ones. You could even use this one instead of doing the embossing, and you could layer it over the top. But I'm going to use the cutout of the teacup. And so I'll just lay that on like through. And watch this, people. Remember, it's got the foam adhesive sheets on the back. There's no way that it's going to cut that.
No way.
Let me show you, people. Tammy, good question. Does embossing powder get old when it doesn't work well anymore?
Yes.
Yes, it does. But it's usually by the time we get to the bottom. So it's not like it's... I will need that again, actually. I just remembered.
Put it here for you.
So let's have a look at how this looks. Do you all follow us on Instagram? Hopefully you do.
Brenna's been making reels.
So there's been reels.
Real reels. Really, really good reels.
Really good. Well, I hope they're good for you. But if you aren't already following us on Instagram, please follow us because we've been really trying to up our reel game.
Because if this is a bit too long for you, these ones, then Instagram's the place to go. For quick, short videos with no talking. So no one can say, hurry up. No one does.
Petra, this is Post-it tape. So it's not Stampin' Up available, but you can get it from Amazon and places like that. But what we found is it's just like a Post-it note, but in the form of tape, and it sticks. So what you can see here is that I've got what looks like a tablecloth. So I'm going to add that extra piece of tablecloth. Hopefully there's a little scrap in here that I can use. And yes, there is. Yes. And it's probably the right width as well.
Yes.
just slightly smaller, but that's okay. I'll just trim that. It's 7.5, not 6.5. That was almost
a
foul's
pass.
Good morning, Baltimore. So here's what we've got so far. We've got the mini card. We've got the layer of white. We have the layer of what we call tablecloth.
Tablecloth.
And then we have the cup here. But what's this over here? What's that? Well, that's another stamp that I actually didn't have ready. That's terrible, Bruno. So it's this one over here. So let me show you how I did that. Of all colours, garden green.
Whoa.
And the reason I'm using garden green is because that's the colour that's used on the, on the sweet. So let's do this together. I'll use the matte and the grid paper. And first of all, I'm going to, so I'll open Parakeet Party. And I'm also going to open Garden Green. Now, is that on the screen for everyone to see? Yeah. Okay. So let's first of all stamp it into Parakeet Party. And then I'm going to get a sponge dauber and just dauber around the edges. And it has this really nice look, as you'll see. Let's add a bit more of depth.
What a great idea. I thought it was a distinctive stamp.
So I'm just going to stamp a couple of these.
Oh, wow. That looks so good. Please convert me on garden green. I've never been able to use it.
I know.
Well, used like this, it's very good because it's subtle.
Subtle, very subtle.
Sally, I'm going to have some Instagram reel training coming. I actually wanted to do it this week, but I cooked cinnamon scrolls instead. I learned how to make cinnamon scrolls. I'm doing a cooking class tonight on Zoom with friends. Yeah.
So I am going to use these again, so I'll just put them off to the side until I need them. So this is...
I'll just have them ready for you. I can reopen them for you.
Thank you.
Because knowing me, I will put my hand in it.
So I'm just going to put a bit
Not you, me.
Put a bit of adhesive.
It's for my own
on
safety.
This. And I'll just...
Adhesive.
So that's going to be mostly covered, okay? That's why I stamped it like that. And then that is just going to sit like that.
Oh, wow.
But wait, there's more.
But wait.
I can't believe I nearly made that same mistake I made yesterday.
What was that? Sticking it down before?
So we are going to make this little cute tag. And that says, it's time for tea.
It's time for tea.
So, first of all, I need another one of these. Just when I think I'm all organised, I remember something that I didn't get.
You are organised. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's one stamp that I didn't get. So this is a little tea bag stamp, this one here. And I'm just going to put that little sentiment. Oh, sorry, it's all reflected. So this tea bag here, and I'm going to add that little sentiment in that as well.
Oh, Randy, she arrived at work early so that she could watch us live. You're the cutest.
You're the best, Randy.
And Megan wants to know why we didn't add a cinnamon scroll in with their swaps.
Oh, sorry, Megan.
I'm not sure it would travel that well. This cinnamon scroll, no joke, I cannot believe it. It has cream. You warm the cream and you cook it in cream.
So it's really healthy.
Hey, it's dairy. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
So the great thing about these this bundle is that the stamps basically all have coordinating dies. So
Ooh.
I'm going to use the tea bag die. Can you believe I just said that? Who are you
calling a bag?
Can you believe I just said I'm going to use the tea bag die? So I'll just line that up and I'll mini scan that.
Mini skim it.
Okay, on there.
Lena says you use the sponge dauber like she does.
Excellent. Great minds think alike, Lena. Okay, so that's good. That can go there and there.
Good tip, Charlotte. If your embossing sometimes doesn't work, it means that you haven't got enough Versamark on there. Or you need a new one.
So...
Oh, Elaine said it was known as the willow pattern, what you were talking about. They use it a lot in China. Willow pattern. Yeah, that would make sense.
Annette Ball, hello. So, what else do I have here? I have this little string. And isn't that the same colour? Yes, it is, people.
And cream cheese frosting too, Megan.
So this is in colour Baker's Twine pack. And it comes with each of the in colours.
Oh, how amazing is that?
So I'm going to use the same colour as I used on the cup. Because I can.
Can people still sign up for our in-colour club, by the way? They can?
Yes.
I mean, we highly recommend that you don't and recommend that you sign up. Although someone did do both, didn't they? They signed up for the in-colour club and then we just swapped out the products.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Rissa just said, what's a cinnamon scroll? What?
So this is how I'm going to do it, people. I'm going to get the end and I'm going to just place it like so. Grab a dimmy.
A dimmy. I do love dimmies.
And I'm just going to get the length that I will need. And I will make it about that long. Oops. It looks really cool on this colour.
It looks really nice on that colour.
So this is, it's not a part of the bundle, but it's definitely, look at all the twine that you get. So each of them is 9.1 metres long, 10 yards, and it comes in 5 colours. So do yourself a favour and get that. So this is the coolest thing. I'm actually going to stick this down because it's a bit difficult to stick down when it's got this piece on. So I'll stick that down first. That's how strong the
Stamp and Seal
Plus is. So that's good. And let me just adhere this. There is a method to my madness, people. So I'm going to adhere it to the card before I stick the other piece down. Okay? So I'll just... So I want it to be roughly in the center. Well, I want it to be in the center. So I'm going to just align it with everything closed like that.
Nice.
Okay, so that's nice. Cool. Yeah. So I'll get this in the right spot that I want it. And I'll just pop that like so.
Did you want another coffee?
I haven't finished my first one.
Oh, you've been busy.
Must have been.
I did it myself.
So then I just unpeeled that, but I want this to go there.
Clever.
And over the top. Yeah, it's a bit long. So I'll just
bring
pick
it down a bit. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Made it myself. Yeah. Yeah.
That is cute, if I do say so myself. So I really like that. Now, let's continue on the inside. We've cut these pieces out somewhere. Yes, here they are. So they're the two pieces that are going to go in there. And that's the stamped piece that is going to go there.
Nice.
And so let's just do some stamping on that one. So if you recall, on the stamping on the inside, I did this with some more of that sponging. So let's just do that stamping on this piece. So I happen to have it already, because of course I do.
Because that's how you roll.
Okay, so first of all, remember, I'm just going to stamp it in Parakeet Party, and then using a sponge dauber, I'm just going to apply some colour. And the colour is, Kayla, for you?
Garden green.
Garden green.
Good old garden green.
I probably should have... Let's line it up on the grid paper. So that's, yeah, as long as it's above that line there. You can see that? Yep. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, on the other sample, I stamped that in garden green, but I want to really bring home the Orchid Oasis, which I didn't have here.
Hi, Stella.
Is this Stella?
Yeah.
Hi, Stella.
Nice to see you here.
So that's the sentiment. It says, take care of yourself.
Lena, how do you have your cuppa? I'll make you one now. Cinnamon promotes good gut health. Thank you, Leanne. I think cinnamon scrolls have to be healthy for you then.
Wow, I really like this one.
It's very nice. I love
I'm very
the colours.
surprised.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised. Well, I sort of am. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's adhere this, everybody.
Adhere.
Oops.
Oh, hello there, little one.
That's how strong it is.
Kayla said, I might just pull out my garden green out of the archives of foreign objects.
It's probably got all that crusty stuff in it. Orchid Oasis is a really nice colour.
It's a very nice colour.
And look how beautiful it's stamped. Oops, there.
Very nice.
It's a cute little, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we are. So, we're almost there, people. So, on the inside, we have just a few pieces in here. But we can also do some stamping on this. So, let's do that. Let's...
Go fly a kite.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
So, let us... yes. I'm just going to get some Orchid Opulent Oasis because that's...
Ink or cardstock?
Ink.
Ink? Oh, you got some there.
Yeah. And I'm just going to stamp this here. It's quite large, but that's okay. But I could even... Whoops. I could even like do it off the side like this. In fact, I'll do that. Wow, I like that.
Ooh, I really like that.
And since we're at it, let's go for our kite. What other things can we add? Let's do that little leafage again.
I do love that leafage. It's a great technique. What's that technique called?
Daubering. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realise it was snowing.
What is it?
I used that mesh dye. I'm experimenting over there. I'm crafting while I'm watching you.
You guys are going to love this project that Kylie's making.
Really?
So, okay, here's another way that you can do the masking. I'm going to just use... You can use the masking paper. In fact, I probably should have, but I'm going to just use this masking tape because that's what I have here. And I'm just going to stamp over the top of that. Hi, Kristen. Thanks for watching today. Ooh, how's it gonna look? What?
Get out. That's so cool.
I really like that, people.
It's really cool.
So, this is the final stages, everybody. Are you excited?
Exciting.
I'm excited.
Now I can see why you were on a mission, because there's quite a few, like, different elements to this card.
Look, the basic...
It looked very simple.
The basic fold is
very simple
as...
But you added a lot of elements to it.
Yeah.
Like your... I like seeing the cup in the foam. I think that looks really good.
Sorry,
wow,
everyone.
Look how nice that came up.
Oh, well. Sorry, everyone, that's off-center, but that's okay.
Off-center? How could you?
This is how strong it is. Look at that, people. Now, how am I going to get that off? Okay, yes.
Lisa always uses the silicone mat with it, doesn't she? It's a very good idea.
And that, my friends, is boom it. So let's have a look at all of the aspects of this card. We have the cover, which we saw. This is white embossed on designer series paper and then put on foam adhesive sheets.
I love the idea of stamping on paper.
Imagine if it's someone wearing a dress. Yeah. They automatically...
Bang, pattern done.
It's a pattern on the dress.
Yeah.
This here is the stamp. And the stamp is stamped in Parakeet Party and then sponge daubered in Garden Green. And that's done directly onto the basic white. We have this tablecloth, which is from the Designer Series paper collection. We have this from the Designer Series paper collection, as is this. Then if we open this, we have some more Designer Series paper. We have the stamped, which has, again, the same thing. Stamped in Parakeet Party and then in Garden Green. And this is stamped in Orchid Oasis. And some more Designer Series paper. And then when we open the main card, we have more Designer Series paper with a couple layers, Sweet Sorbet and Basic White.
I love how
and
you
that's
say
stamping.
Sweet Sorbet. So, like, yeah, this is how you say it.
Now, is there anything else? Oh, yes. Then we have the tea bag,
yeah,
which is the stamp, and that's just stamped in Memento. And this really nice
the twine.
Baker's Twine pack. So that is that card.
Wow, wow, wow.
So let me show you. I told you that there was an extra sample. So we've got, you can see it sort of, because there's a lot in there, when it's in an envelope, it will
push it down
a lot better. This was the original sample that I made last night. So, yes. Which one do you like better, people? 1 or 2?
Lock
Vote
it in.
now.
Lock it in. Voting lines close in 2 minutes.
So as Kylie is going to show you shortly, you can make this in using any products. It's quite a simple fold with the mini card on the front, inspired by Gina Curcio, as mentioned.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you, Gina.
Gina Hawley.
Can I show
we
this
call her
one?
Gina Curcio. Yeah, it's great.
So here is another one I made last night using the
Get out.
butterfly
Kisses.
I'm like, what's it called?
It reminds me of Strawberry Kisses.
It does. So you can see it's very similar in the design, but I just switched it up with, lots of people. Oh, lots of like 2, lots like 1.
Oh, both. Don't
But
make me decide.
As you can see in this one, it's a very similar design. And so just looking at some of the things, you've got a piece of vellum over the top, cut out, and it's got this, you can see that the vellum is cut out using detailed dies.
Did you just say vellum?
Yes.
What?
There's some stamping. Oh!
Oh, you're my bestie, Bruno.
And so, of course, more Designer Series paper and more Designer Series paper.
Oh, that's cool.
So, again, I used lots of blues with, this is Calypso Coral. And so, maybe the person that was asking before, how to make a masculine card, maybe you can use whatever products you have, but you can use darker colours, and that might give it more of a masculine feel. Because as you can see on all of these, what is common? What is common? It's the use of the dark colour on the side. Deborah likes number 3. So, how's number 4 going, Kylie? Almost there?
Yeah, I think it's still a work in progress. I don't really like the flower, but so far, like this little bit here, I've just got to think of what I'm going to do in terms of stamping, because that one just disappears.
It does a bit.
Yeah, just like gone. I could probably put a couple of them on and it will look quite nice. But anyway, it's the beginnings of something. So I'll show you the beginnings of it. I'll stick this down because it's very nice. And then you can see the start of something new.
Hi, Kathy. Yes, Susan Johnson says...
Mini-dimensionals there, Paws?
Susan Johnson says...
Yeah.
Love using heaps of paper. And as you can see, like, look at this.
Yeah.
Everything is covered with paper. I was going to actually cover the back as well, but I didn't get to it.
You can.
But you can definitely cover the back.
Are you cold, my little girl?
Mini dimensionals. There we are.
It's all right. I've chopped them. I chopped the biggies. Can you hear Jasper snoring?
That's your stomach.
Yeah, I talked about cinnamon scrolls. Oh, I really love this idea. I'll put one flower down, but I do want to add more. So pretend there's more here. So I ended up doing this card.
Jasper, be quiet.
I ended up doing this card literally just now while Bruno was doing his. Stay there, little one. And I used the textured chic. But
Chick.
yeah, chick. But I want to add more flowers because I feel it's a little insipid.
What?
So I want to do a couple more of those flowers. Now this one here was just some leftover strips that I had from cutting. And I put it through with the strip with the mesh dye. And then put that. I really like that because you know how I always keep asking for washi.
Yes.
I feel like that's got that washi look to it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'll put a few more of those flowers or maybe even some of the other dye elements, which...
I think that looks beautiful like it is.
Yeah, I feel like it needs a little bit more. But that brushed... Oh yeah, here we go. So we've got quite a few here. Like I could probably pop in a couple of leaves or something like that and bring in that mint macaron colour. Yeah, I think something like that will be really nice on the front there. But lots of great dyes in this set.
Lena loves your card, Kylie.
Oh, good. And then, yeah, I really love this paper. And then I've got that one there that I've just cut out. I just stamped it with Early Espresso on the petal pink.
Looks great.
And I haven't done that bit.
Wow.
So I just got to add that in. But look at that, beautiful. It's a great way to show off that paper. When you've got fancy paper, specialty paper.
Laurie loves your card. Elaine loves your card.
And I'm not a pink girl, but I really like that sort of textured
It's
grunge
not really
look.
a pink.
No, it's like a, I don't know, when you put it with a...
It's dirty.
Yeah, it becomes musky.
Dirty orange.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just literally playing now. Like I had no idea what I was doing, but I just used another suite as the gauge. So you could do this with any suite of products and go for it.
So...
Charlotte, textured chic will be on my list.
Chic.
Chic. Are you right there? You like your little...
Sorry, I can't work out what to do. I'm like, which one do I press?
I love seeing your arm there.
There we are. There's my arm.
Hi there, everyone. Oh, you did so well, Bruno. That is the chair, everyone.
Yes.
So how did
look
you
at our
go?
projects.
I know,
We're just
they look
seeing
so
them.
good, hey? Let's hold them up. Should we take a photo? I'll pretend that I've stolen yours. No, it's okay.
Can you hold that?
Yes, I can hold that. We're going to end up putting them all over the place. Yay!
I'll take another photo of that.
That was fun.
So yes, as
little
we
girl.
mentioned at the start, if you live in Australia, if you live anywhere, please take advantage. Consider seriously taking advantage of the joining offer that is available at the moment. All of the in-colour goodies that you get, in addition to your starter kit current promotion, it's really well worth it. And we've shown you some of the, as we mentioned, you can add the Tea Boutique products to your starter kit
I wonder if you can add the one that I used.
as well.
There it is there. What's the price? Let me get my...
136. No, you can't add that as well.
So the one
it's
or the
whatever
other?
whatever you want. Anything on the store that's available. There's a couple new kits that are available now. But yeah,
So if you want the textured chic, you'll pay, like, normally it's $136.50, but then you still have another $98.50 to spend. It's crazy.
Take my money.
So it's a really great way of doing it.
Hi, Jen. We're happy that you logged in.
Yeah, nice to see you, Jen. Thank you all so much, and I hope you try this, and send a big shout out to Gina Crawley. Hawley. I'm like, I'm doing Curcio and Hawley. Cawley. She's Cawley now.
Gina Cawley. No.
Gina Hawley, send a big hug to her. She's Lisa Curcio's daughter. And yeah, we were very excited to be able to showcase this. So,
how long have we been going for?
About an hour 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you've done very well.
It's a short video.
Your work is very inspiring.
Oh, Rissa, very kind.
Thanks, Rissa. So I hope you have a really great week. We hope you get some crafting done, and hopefully this has inspired you to get crafting. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you would like to shop with us, you can still shop, even though we think, why would ya? Just join. But yeah, maybe joining's not an option for you right now. So feel free to join, shop, or you can even join up for our In Colour Club. I put the link up there before. And as soon as payment goes through, you'll get the first club sent through, and it's a really great club. When you click on that link, you'll get all the details there. Good. Well done, Bruno Bertucci.
Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your awesome project, Kylie.
It was a good little whip up. I thought, I'll just give it a go.
But, you know, that shows that it's quite a simple fold. And you can decorate it any way you want.
Yeah, use any paper. Oh, yes, and please subscribe. Tess said she just subscribed. Thank you, Tess. Oh, do you want me to show you the cinnamon scrolls? Let me get them for you.
Sure.
Bruno, you'll have to eat it in front of everyone.
Thank you for watching, Tanya. We're happy that you were here. Thanks for watching, Randy. Tess.
What happened to them all?
You ate them.
I love saying that. What happened? There was like 10 of them when we were here last time. Here's cinnamon scrolls. Look at them all.
I'll just catch them.
Well, they're so sticky. They're not going anywhere. Because they were baked in cream. Aren't they yummy? So it's cinnamon and butter. And yes, I made bread. And there was a few more over here. But yes, it's meant to have a cream cheese frosting. But I didn't have any cream cheese. And they were delicious just as they were. But I'll add the cream cheese next time. So yeah, that was my baking this week, wasn't it, Bruno?
Yes.
That, and I tried some sesame chicken. Oh, it smells so yummy. Did you want one?
What would you call one of those? Would you call them in North America? Would you call them a scroll, or would you call them a
what do you guys call them?
Or...
I'd be interested in that.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're really delish, and they're soft. They're super soft and yummy.
Laurie thinks that they look very yummy. I can confirm.
I can confirm that they are yummy.
Yes.
Yes. But Bruno has a habit. When I try something new, I get him to test it. What do you do, Bruno? Go, how is it?
It's all right. Yeah.
What?
They call it cinnamon roll. Or
cinnamon roll.
Bun.
Oh, cinnamon bun. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll. Yeah.
Yeah, roll. Yum. You can do powdered sugar in the milk for frosting, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, you can use icing sugar and just water, and that would be yummy, or milk.
There's a savoury version of that style of bun, and that
yes, in
you
Australia.
can actually add Vegemite.
Vegemite and cheese.
Inside the roll bits.
Yes.
And so it becomes a savoury scroll or roll.
Yes. Yeah, with Vegemite. We'll have to give you all a Vegemite scroll when we catch up with you next.
Sue Beasley asked if you can deliver to Point Cook.
Well, it actually is just around the corner. We could do Uber Eats for you. Uber Eats delivery.
But again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking out with for 1 hour and 25 minutes. We're so happy that you watched us. And if anyone has any questions, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to answer them.
Yeah.
Remember, the joining special ends on May the 31st.
We've only got 4 days left.
4 more days, so take advantage of that.
4 days.
While we're talking, please like this video. Click on subscribe if you're
Smash that subscribe button.
If you're not already subscribed, click on the subscribe button and click the bell icon so that you can be notified when we're live next. But thank you, Kylie.
Thank you, Bruno. Well done.
And we will see you all later.
See you soon, everyone.
Bye.
Miss you already.
Bye.